Hey traders, guys, I wanted to do a recap of what we did today in the live room, pound yen, and then also talk about a little bit of a little crypto here and what there's some talk that Ethereum on one of the exchanges had a flash crash. I'm not even entirely sure that's what took place. I'll explain that in a second. Um, well, look, guys, pretty good day today. I really went over this for those of you that are on the team. Um, Go look at today's session, and it was a pretty good teaching lesson I did on, um, knowing when to go contrarian and how to play their size and the differences between phase one, phase two, phase three, and trying to move this here, guys. One sec. So what we did is we sold short here, pound yen this morning, and we did the same thing on cable over here. Very similar trades this morning. Is essentially just coming in and realizing that, all right, this is a lot of bearishness. We were oversold. We were actually covering stuff on the core side yesterday, and then you get a nice pop. You can reshort. So we reshorted from a core perspective, and then also from a day trade perspective. And literally, that was just following along this cycle here. The key is timing it. So just because the cycle gets high doesn't mean you can start shorting it heavy. That can get you in a lot of trouble. The key is getting what we call the right-hand side of the chart or the right-hand side of the cycle. Not being too early here. You can be light here, but then getting heavy here. So we ended up shorting this and then covering into this flush lower. On the 15-minute here, you can see I didn't get anything off into the high, but I did sell on the break here, and then we ended up covering into these lows. I'll show you what the 5-minute looked like. So the key here was when the 1-minute started to roll over, and the 5-minute, which was basically taking out these lows right here. That's where we shorted more. That was pretty key because that enabled us to cover into the flush lower right here. And then we had a 15-minute cycle that bottomed out right in this area. So nice trade. I mean, there was 40 pips or so, probably over 50 if you added and reduced on the 1-minute. Sometimes it's just as simple as playing a 30-minute cycle, but the difference between a lot of traders is their size. I call that the art of the size. Being too early can cause you to stop out into the high versus being patient and then timing it up with the cycle. So that's what we really focus on. That's what we were working on today in the room. What that looked like was right here: short, 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 covering, reshort, cover, 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 cover. 5-minute. I don't know if you could still see. I still have a tiny piece on that I was just trailing out. So here's our initial sale. This is the left-hand side of the chart. I didn't sell anything up here into the high. I was kind of being conservative, and I was teaching in the room, so I was a little bit preoccupied. But this was that turn on the 5-minute. That was it. Boom. Short more, cover, 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 covering into these lows. Right? So my highest sale was 64, my lowest cover was 10. That's what I mean, over 50 pips there. This is my average right now. I'm probably just going to get flat overnight. Probably could have covered some more even down here, just wasn't paying attention. And then let's switch over to crypto land. So we just launched our new service. It's our crypto coin team. Really excited about it. there's been some crazy moves. We've had some great calls already on ant shares. We signaled buy the low and Bitcoin, and then I just wanted to talk about Ethereum real quickly. So, if you guys can see this here, move this around. Now, I just tweeted out that on this exchange here, the GDAX, I don't know if this was a bad print, but there was an article that somebody wrote, and again, I don't know if they're actually checking to see if there was prints here. Coinbase is down right now as far as their website, but this shows that it flashed down to maybe 40 on this exchange. So sometimes you get these bad prints, but they're calling it a flash crash. I don't know if we got that or not. I'm kind of skeptical. But you'll see that's what they're referring to in that article I just tweeted out. You guys can follow me at the Jason Jenkins. At the Jason Jenkins, there's the article there. But if we look at some of these other exchanges, you go to like Kraken, for example, and you look at Ethereum there, no such trade down to that, anywhere close to that. So we didn't even break these lows down here around 265, 270. But anyway, for those that are early that just signed up into the program, we're going to be nibbling down here on Ethereum tonight and tomorrow. I like this area. And then even if we go deeper, we're going to build a position. I'll just show you guys a couple other trades. I mean, this is one of our Litecoin calls. We're down here at 30. We are up here. Where is it today? It's even higher. But these are some just amazing moves. Here's ant shares in under $4. This has gone to almost $12. It's been bouncing around between 7 and 10 lately. Here's our most recent move. I booked some gains here on Bitcoin, even though we were down here. My screens are flipping around. So I signaled this was our first entry. This is our first entry. All right. This is before we opened the fund. This was just me signaling to those in the real-time alerts. But then I also bought here in my account down here. This was pretty much into the low. You can see it was trading 21.7-ish. All right, and then look at 21.7. All right, that was down here, and you can see we're already. This is 20% to where we're trading. You know, I don't know exactly where we are right now. I have to look. Anyway, this was my area where we said signal and take some off that we bought down here. So anyway, guys, we're just applying the same model and the same style of trading and adding, reducing, and working these positions over some of these really highly volatile digital currency markets. And it's a new program we started. For those that are interested, you can go to jenkinsrm.com. jenkinsrm.com. And this is a little bit about me, but here under services, we did a call today on the intro to this team. We already have some people signing up. We're going to be trading hopefully tomorrow, but definitely by next week. This is a little bit about the program. It's basically like an investment club. There's a membership fee to join, and then part of the cost to join the program goes towards your initial seed capital, or gets you your first seat at the table. Then you can always invest and add in more. But this is what we're going to be doing, guys. So check that out. Sign up if that interests you. And I'll be doing more updates for this group going forward. But I will on this Ethereum this evening. Coinbase is down right now, but if I can get in, I might even nibble into the fund a little bit and start our first trade down here. I like the support level. And we'll be patient. I mean, the deeper this pulls back, the better for us longer term. So it's just about a matter of working the position. All right, guys, hope that helped. I'll see some of you in the room tomorrow morning.